After leaving the computer book publishing house and being on my own for a while, writing books with my agent Bill Gladstone, I realized that I needed money. Fortunately, at the same time, the computer magazine that I was writing articles for needed an editor. So they offered me a job as an editor, and I took it. So it was this magazine called Byte Buyer. This is one of the issues that I edited. So edited. I think my name is in here. Oh, it's going to be really tiny. It's really tiny. There you go. So I edited quite a few issues of the Byte Buyer, but I eventually left them. Now, before I left them, there was a lawsuit from Byte Magazine against the Byte Buyer, this little flyer, because Byte Magazine and their attorneys claimed that they owned the word byte, which you can't. It's like owning the word walk or owning the word house. You can't. So the owner to the magazine, I said, fight it. I said, come on, everyone knows this is the Byte Buyer. So he decided to change the name to something that no one would ever copyright. So he decided to recall the magazine Computer Edge, spelling computer with an O. Isn't that offensive? By the way, the artwork here on this cover is from Doug Tinnapel. And Doug, I guess he got his start in San Diego, and the graphic designer for the magazine, Al Tells, knew Doug and decided to give him a break. And Doug is more famously known as the creator of Earthworm Jim. And here's another Computer Edge cover this is from 1989. And this is another piece of artwork from Doug Tinnapel. So just a little bit of nerd history for those of you who are into cartoons. But I edited the magazine for a while. The magazine started to grow. They wanted to expand. They wanted to franchise the magazine, and I was all on board for that. I was willing to move to Seattle to open up a Computer Edge magazine in Seattle and do other computer markets. But that's where I disagreed with the publisher, and so I ended up leaving them to be a full-time computer book author and still write columns for Computer Edge magazine. And that's when I met a guy named Mac McCarthy and wrote a book called DOS for Dummies. And I'll tell you that story next.